Hi, everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm Lady D, your host for this next half an hour. I hope you've all had a wonderful week. It has been, where I've been in Sydney, it has been rainy. So we've had a lot of rain ahead. But now it's sunshine today, which is really good to see the sun coming out. But it's a bit windy instead. It doesn't matter. So we've had a few changes this week. We've had two planets changing signs. We've got Mars that entered Taurus, and we had Mercury, which entered into Cancer, which happened during the week. Now, the week ahead coming up, we do have a full moon. So when we have the moon, it goes into a 2-week cycle. So you have the new moon at the beginning, which is where we start new things, we plant the seeds, and then you come at the end of the cycle with the full moon. And this full moon is going to be in Capricorn. So things that are coming about with this full moon or coming to a head or to conclusion, we're looking at things to do with like planning. We've got control, stability, stable emotions. So with that, we had the new moon. I think it was in Cancer. So that new moon was very strong. Was very strong because Cancer rules the moon, or moon rules Cancer. So that's where emotions would heighten. This one won't be. It's like your emotions are more stable. Okay, because Capricorns, they're not a real emotional sign. They're the stability there. We've got responsibility, and there's things about work. So Capricorns will the 10th house in astrology, which is to do with your career and your work. So we need to understand our values with this week too. I feel like it's coming up, and it's all about planning and being organized, having that stability around us. A Capricorn, they like stability, they like structure, they like to be organized, they like to plan ahead, they like to know what's coming up. They're great for organizing events. I have a Capricorn moon, so all my friends they tell me you're an organizer, and I always tend to get ready and be organized and have things there when I can. And if I don't, it sort of freaks me out a little bit because I like to be in control and know what's coming up. But Capricorns take on a lot of responsibility. So with this full moon, they maybe have to look at your responsibilities in life. Maybe you're having to enter new ones coming in, and you just don't know. It's about hard work, endurance, getting things done. Capricorns, they have long endurance. They like to get things done. They they're all about hard work, good ethics. They they're very good workers, and they're very good at getting things done, and very resourceful too. We've also got here this week coming ahead that I've got be yourself. I was meditating last night on what was coming up, things that would be coming up this week, and I got be yourself, be confident, be bold. So I feel like we, even if we are not confident, it is that fake it till you make it, or fake it till you become it. And it is about, being sure of yourself, being confident of what you want, understanding your values, knowing what your values are, knowing what you stand for, and putting that out into the universe. I feel like this week too, financial stuff can be coming up with this full moon with Capricorn, because it is about our institutions, our governments, our financial institutions. Where all of our corporate structures is sort of a Capricorn, under Capricorn. So I was also getting last night when I was meditating to just be careful of any financial advice. So anyone that's giving you these schemes or things, just think wisely about financial moves or what you're going to do. Make sure, so it's a Capricorn, you got to plan it out. You got to make sure you double check it, make sure it makes sense, make sure that it all feels right. Because I feel like we need to have our intuition there, and we need to trust our intuition into where we're going with that. um I also felt like it was like tread lightly. So, just tread lightly with things. If things don't feel right, or things don't feel that they're maybe true, or again, if it's not stability, just tread carefully where that's going to come in. Also, I started getting that song, that True Colors. So I feel like people may reveal their true selves through this full moon or this week coming up. You may start to see people who maybe manipulate, or who you might be able to see through certain people this week. Because I feel like people who are true to themselves, who have bring out their true qualities out are going to get further. And that's why I said people who lie, manipulate may come undone this week because you're going to see through that. Okay. And I feel like, this week too, there is an aspect of having fun. With Capricorns, they're very serious as they are young, and then as they get older, they lighten up. So there is an element of having fun this week and learning something new. It is a sign of learning as well, and because they have to learn, they have to be organized and structured, so they have to know what they're doing. And even for myself, I've recently just started, even though I do astrology and I know it, I always feel like I know more. So, and that's when things opportunities come ahead, when you want to learn things out, put things to the universe. And then I saw a sale on a really good course. So I bought it and I'm starting from scratch. Most of it I already know, but there's been things in there which I've just learned about too, which I didn't know before. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. It clicks in. Adds to what you already know. So it's about expanding your knowledge, expanding what you already know to then go further and put in those concrete, the path to go further. Okay, we're going to go to a caller now. So the first caller that I have here, I got Eric here, who's in Ohio, in America, so USA. So hi, Eric, how are you?
How you doing, ma'am? I'm not too bad. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
I have had nothing but bad luck and trouble and problems. Everything has gone wrong for a number of months now, and I'm waiting for things to turn around finally. I'm doing everything right, what I'm supposed to do, and nothing's going right. Nothing. Everything I've had the best, worst luck in 50 years I could have. I'm 50, and I've had nothing but bad luck recently.
What's your star sign by any chance there, Eric?
I'm sorry?
What's your star sign?
Aquarius. I'm January 27th.
Just the beginning of Aquarian. Okay. Okay. I sometimes like to ask, just because the sun sign, just to see if there's anything there like that I know offhand that's around your sun. So there is Saturn. I'm an Aquarian too. So there is Saturn in our star sign, but I believe that would have gone off. That may have gone off your sun at the moment. Okay, let's see what's going on. What I do see as you were talking, I can see like you're knocking on doors and things. It's sort of like not opening up for you, and um, with we're a fixed star sign Aquarians, and we like to again we can be a bit stubborn. And yeah, it's been a tough couple of years. I know because you had Saturn there hitting your Sun there about maybe I think it might have been last year, but then you've also had Jupiter come through, which also would have been last year, which may have been easing up. But that Saturn energy probably is that lingering energy. Okay, let's see what I can see for you coming up ahead. Look, I feel like there's some more instability that's coming up with you in the next couple of months that we're in here now. But I feel like you're coming to that peak of that. So I do feel like by August, September, that's my spring. That would be your autumn. Things I feel like will get a little bit smoother. Things are going to start smoothing out for you. So the doors that you're knocking on, is this to do with financial matters? The things that you're trying to bring into your life?
Everything's just going wrong. Finances, everything's just going completely wrong. I've never gone through this in my life. I'm retired military, and I've never had such horribly bad luck in my life. I mean, nothing has gone right. Nothing.
Yeah, I understand. Look, you know what? I get you. I understand. I get you. Look, I do get opportunity coming up for you. So I do get there's some sort of work opportunity coming up for you. I do feel like that it may be a part-time job that comes up. It may not be a full-time or some sort of casual thing. So I do feel like you're going to hear about a position or you'll hear about some jobs, but I also feel like that there's someone around you who also maybe taking advantage of you a little bit as well. That's coming up here, and it's almost like you're losing disbelief. And sometimes in life we do go through these periods of dry spells that are coming up, and there's probably going to be a lot more changes that are coming up for you over the next couple of years ahead. But right now coming up, your income, I do feel like there's a change for you coming up over the next couple of months that's going to come in. It won't be, and I feel like you're just going to be pleased. You're just going to be pleased to have something come in to come your way. There will be a change of job.
I hope so. I hope
Yeah.
so. I mean,
No,
I
yeah.
have a decent income. I have a decent income. It just isn't going with prices today. It just isn't going very far.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is it that you're doing at the moment?
I'm sorry.
What is it that you're doing? What's the work that you're doing? Because I feel like it's a change.
Actually,
The work.
I'm actually retired from the military. 32 years in the U.S. Navy, and they have me as unemployable. So I have a pension. I make a good pension, and actually I'm actually not allowed to work. The Veterans Administration says I'm not allowed to work. So they pay me fair enough. It's just everything's so expensive. I'm not even making ends meet. And
Yeah.
there's so many things. I have a lot on my plate, and everything just seems to be falling apart.
I do feel like, even though they're saying you can't work, I feel like something's going to come your way. But I feel like this is maybe through, I feel like you're going to hear about something. That This is a financial thing, you're hearing about it. So whether you're able to help someone and it might be like cash in hand, I just feel like that there's some sort of part-time something coming on to ease off the stress. Because I do, this card to me is about work opportunity. And so I do feel like something's coming in, even though they say you can't work. I feel
Right,
like
right.
something, yeah, is going to come in.
And
Where
I do
you
know
may,
I have been taken advantage of by a number of people I thought were friends have taken serious advantage of me, and I put them out of my life.
yeah, because I feel like I was getting that before, and 'cause I feel like you're sort of person that you have this big heart and you pour your heart out to people, and you're trying to reassure them and comfort them too. And it's like about you're giving, and they're taking and taking. And I do feel like cutting them off. It's probably a a good thing to do that. But I feel like that. Yeah, as I said, like I just see there's something coming up. But I feel like it's either a casual or part-time basis because I feel like you're getting around that bit where they said you can't work, so that you can have more of a stability coming up for you as well. Um, 'Cause I just feel like it's going to be a slow change around you at the moment. Um, and I kind of feel like
If it goes any slower, I'm gonna stop. It's unreal. What I've been going through for a number of months is unreal.
yeah. Uh, I just feel like there's been a lot of betrayal there, as well. And but I do see you climbing up a ladder. So I do see you climbing up out of this that's you're coming up. I do feel like next year is going to be a time because I feel like you'll be tired too. Emotionally, you're tired, you're drained, and you just need some something to come into your life to reassure that it's going to be okay. And as September keeps on coming up for me for you, but also I keep on seeing someone helping you out or someone there is money there that come in. Just what I'd say is there with the people who have been um taking advantage of you. Because your intuition, you don't want to see the wrong in people. That's where you're coming. I feel like where you're coming undone, and I feel like just take a step back when people, if it's too good to be true, just take a step back or just think about things. And I feel like your intuition will be stronger and it will lead you more to people who are better for you. Do you have a son? I feel like you got a son.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you, ma'am.
So a son? You got a son?
I actually have. I am disassociated with them, but I do have two sons.
Okay.
Apparently,
Okay. So I was getting it about your son. Look, you don't see him. What I do feel about your son, what I will say is that I do feel like he's a very hardworking man, and I do feel there will be some reconnection coming up with them I'm not sure the
Oh,
timeline, but I do
wow.
feel like a reconnection coming up. But the one that you will reconnect with, he's going to be a very hardworking person. He's very loyal, very strong, compassionate. There is a protectiveness of their mother, but I do feel like there's going to be some sort of reconnection there coming up for you at some point too. But I want to
Oh,
say to you
wow.
is
Okay.
is don't give up, because I do see things coming up for you. And I see you climb, I see this hole, but you're climbing up out of a ladder. I do see your financial things. It is going to improve, but I feel like it's something I said,
Right.
something you're going to hear about, and it's something you're going to get around. But it's a part. I feel like it's a part, some sort of part time work, casual work that you're going to be doing that's going to help you out, because you've
Right.
got a lot of ideas too
Right.
that are coming
I
up.
was told a few weeks ago that I have a gift of divine positive energy and very sharp intuition because I know things are going to happen before they happen. So I just get a feeling. I can't explain the feeling, and most of the time they come true. But I was told I have a very sharp intuition and I have very divine positive energy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I believe you do too. As I said, I believe with people you do, but you're not listening to it when you meet people up. And that's when people are taking advantage of you, because you want to see the good in people, and you have a
Right.
feeling and you're ignoring the feeling. It's what I feel is happening. And you're like, damn
Is
it, I
that
should
why
have known.
I'm seeing a lot of triple numbers on the clock on gas prices, a lot of triple ones, triple twos, threes, five. I've been seeing triple fives everywhere.
Well, fives change. So a five is change. Triple ones is new beginnings. Um, twos to me is relationships. Yeah, to me, the only numbers that I try to avoid are four for myself, just for my own self, is a fours. Like, I'm not a fan of fours, but ones is new
Okay.
beginnings and five is change.
Right.
But
Should
I'll
I
let
pay
you
more
go.
attention to these? Should I pay
Sorry.
more attention to the numbers when I see them?
If they're sending out to you, so I say if they're sending out to you, so your eyes can't leave that number, it's so that's sort of in your face, then take notice of that. We all have our own signs, and what means something to me may mean different to you. For instance, a frog for me reminds me of that story of Princess and the Frog, but someone else it might mean that
Right.
they're a toad, or could be about leap moving forward, depending on how you see that symbol. So, start looking at symbols and looking at numbers to see what resonates with you. But for me, they said a five is change, a one is a new beginning, two is a relationship. But I'll let you go, 'cause I'm going to go on to the next caller now. But I hope you have a good day, and I do feel like things are going to pick up for you around in a few months. But yeah, I hope you have a good day.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Enjoy yourself. Thank you very much. Have a good
That's okay. That's all right. So our next caller coming up here, we got Diana. She's in West Palm Beach in Florida. So hi, Diana. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
I'm open minded to receiving whatever guidance you think I need to hear.
Okay, let's see where we're going to go with you. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm going into relationships. Okay. I feel like that um, I feel like there's someone who I'm not trusting around you. Okay, there's something about distrust coming up, and so I feel like it's something I'm going to say relationships, but let's just see where we're going to go. Um, okay, I see with you, it's like you're going through this. It's like what I'm seeing is like you're going through a mirror maze, and you're trying to figure out which way to go. And it's like you're just standing there in this maze trying to work out where you're going to go, and what's life going to take you. And there's when I was talking to you before earlier about be yourself, be yourself, be confident, be bold. It's standing out to me in my notes. So I feel like that resonates. That's something to do with you, where you do have to start to like you can be yourself, but be confident and take those bold choices or those bold moves that are going to come up with you. Um, because I feel like you could be maybe you're holding back a little bit, or you're a little bit timid, or there's an unsureness, but you want to make these moves to get further. Does that make sense?
Wait, so I'm in a relationship where I'm holding back?
So so what I was seeing, so I'll start again. So first of all, I was getting there's a person around you of what was the word I was getting? Mistrust. So someone around you, it was to do with a relation. I say relationship. It can be any sort of relationship around you, whether it be a friend, someone in your family, or it could be also romantic. But there's some sort of person around you that I feel like there's a element of of mistrust there. But I also was getting, and I was seeing you in like a maze, and you trying to work out where you're going in this maze and trying to make a decision. And then I was feeling like you need to be be confident, be bold, but be yourself to go to make the right decision that you need to do. Because I feel like you're holding back a little bit. Does that make sense?
Kind of,
Okay,
I
if it
guess.
doesn't. Fine. Okay, let's see where we're gonna go. All right, let's see. Okay. I really feel like with you, you need to trust your instincts. And because I feel like I'm very unsure with you. I feel like there's an unsureness there that it's like I just don't know, and I don't want to make the wrong move. I feel like that there is a big change coming ahead of you. I do feel like either something is ending or something is perhaps moving away. This could be a sort of this could be I could be moving into a different not necessarily relationships. This could be something different, but this card is standing out to me. When I see this card, it's either someone walking away or it's an ending that's coming up for you. There's a big change, but also I feel like because you're being lured in a different direction. In this where you're going, it's like I'm going to say in a month, you've decided on which direction you're going to take, wherever this is in your life. And you're just like, damn it, I'm going to do it. And you're going to find this more confident and you're going to go forward and do it. I feel like where I'm going now, it might be to do with your work or financial, because I feel like there's more money coming with this. You're helping someone out. I feel like there's a new contract to be signed or paperwork to look over. And I feel like it's going to be more financial for you to do that. So I do feel like you're moving into a better time, and you're going away from because where you are, so this one could be at work, where you are, it's like you're carrying someone. So you're doing maybe all the work or you're carrying the team. I can just see you're carrying someone or you're carrying a lot on. So you need to, I just feel like you need to break free of that. Does that make sense?
Yes. So that makes sense. So, for example, anyway, I'm not sure if the relationship that you're talking about could very well be my son, because, like, I'm not sure if he's unsure. Like, maybe you know what? Maybe that would be the better question. I don't know if you see how he's feeling lately with.
Okay. In life or, okay, could be.
Well, with
It could
me
be because
right now, I mean, it seems like the two of us are getting along right now, but there are times when we don't get along because it's
okay.
just normal. It's just normal. You know, he's a teenager, so he's also nonverbal, as in he has a disability, so
Yeah.
he's not able to voice a lot of his wants, and I'm scrambling to try and make him happy. But at the same time, I'm setting my situation up such that I can be more independent and he can be more independent. So I'm just wondering if he's in a state of unsureness or how he's feeling.
That could be. That could be, and it may that maybe that distrust maybe with could be with him, maybe not be with you, but with someone around him, it could be as well. I just feel like with him, whatever your discussions that you're talking about, it's like he doesn't want to hear it, because I can see him putting his hands over his ears. So and teenagers can be hard to deal with, and even when they get to their early 20s, can be hard. And I'm sure you're a very caring person, but I feel like maybe he thinks that maybe you can nag a little bit, talk a little bit, and we're all guilty of that. We all care about people like children and sisters and brothers that we have, and we want the best for them. So even though we're trying to give out the best advice or trying to do the best by them, they're not seeing it that way. I do feel like he will find his way, and he is going to. I feel like maybe the confidence thing is with him, that he needs to find that confidence and make those bold decisions in life to push himself to go further. Because I do feel like he could be a great advocate for people, because I do feel like he's going to be very proactive as he gets older and be able to get things moving and to go. I do see there will be a clear path for him that he'll be able to see for himself in a few years' time, and really understand what he wants to do in this life. But I'm sorry, I have to cut you short there, Diana, because we've got a minute left. But I just want to say to you is that even for you, just be strong. And I feel like you're doing the best thing that you can. As I said, I do feel like something around you is going to change, or there is an ending there. But even with you, just know there are some things where you are unsure, but I just feel like just be sure you're following the right path, which is where you are. Okay?
Thank you.
That's okay. I hope you have a good day. Okay. Okay, everybody. So we're having an interesting week ahead, and everyone's got a lot going on in their life right now. I get from a lot of clients, a lot of people. I was doing a live yesterday, and everyone's going through their own things at the moment. So just be kind to everyone and understand everyone's going through some stuff right now. And, trying to help someone if you can along the way. Even a simple smile can change someone's day from a negative to a positive. So if you'd like to contact me for a reading, you can on my social media. I have my website, which is Lady D Psychic Parties. My Facebook is under the same name. And then I have Instagram and TikTok with Lady D as Psychic, and my YouTube channel, which is Lady D. If you can't find me on that, look up Danielle Psychic. And I do videos every week and some lives there as well. Okay, everyone, I hope you have a good week ahead, and I will see you for my next video.